Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Full Auto E back again with another video. No face cam today. I kind of like filming with more without a face cam. I know it's probably not as entertaining or probably not gonna get as many views without a face cam. I mean, I don't really get that many views anyways. It's being finicky. It's kind of broken. I would have it on just because I know I'd probably get more views with it on, but doesn't really matter to me. Anyways, starting off in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Core Elite top 10. These are going to be my guesses. Madden, Ultimate Team, EA, they went out and put out this tweet, and it's basically gonna be telling us, well, basically it is telling us, you know, the MUT ratings, top 10s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different, I guess, stream days that they're gonna have. Over here it says MUT ratings the 7th to the 13th, which I don't think this is accurate because, you know, this is a Saturday, I believe. Yeah, Saturday. And over here it says from the 7th to the 11th. So what is that, 5 days? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 days. So I believe tomorrow's the 7th. Well, the filming of this video, it's the 7th already because it's 5 in the morning. Because, you know, we stay up all night. Anyways, I'm going to stay up till 10 to see if they have a stream today. But there's 5 different here, 5 different ones. And I guess a stream a day till Friday, and then give a Saturday, Sunday, and then the game drops on Monday. But they're going to be going over, basically in these streams, they're going to be telling us about the top 10 different players in each position. So we have offensive linemen, defensive ends, halfbacks, inside linebackers, tight ends, strong safeties, free safeties, wide receiver, cornerbacks, outside linebackers, and quarterbacks. No punters, no kickers. But I do have predictions for every single one of these positions, and that's what we're going to be going over today. So that being said, let's go and hop right into it. All right, fellas, we're back, and here it is, my little Word document I put together. So these are Full Auto E's Madden 24 top 10 guesses. So in category 1, we had offensive line, and defensive end. If you guys just want to pause and read and skip me talking, that's perfectly fine. But, you know, for the offensive line, first, I'm going with Zach Martin at right guard. These are also in no order. They're not 1 through 10, like who I think is going to be the best, or I didn't guess their overalls. But these are just my top 10 players in no order for each one of these positions based off of pretty much last season. And these are who I think are going to have the highest core elites. Madden has confirmed that we will not be getting 88 core elites this year, and I believe they're going to 86s. So, first off, we're going to start with Zach Martin. Next, we're going to go into left tackle, which is Trent Williams. Our center, I believe, is going to be Jason Kelsey. Right guard, I think we're going to get Quentin Nelson. And I kind of messed it up because Quentin Nelson is not a right guard. He's a left guard. Tristan Wirfs, right tackle. Lane Johnson, right tackle. Joel Bitonio, left guard. Center, another center, I think is going to be Creed Humphrey. He played really good last year, and he's an absolute stud. Andrew Thomas at left tackle. I think he retired. Oh, no. I'm thinking of the wrong guy. Andrew Thomas is the Giants left tackle. Okay. Like, I made this list and I'm already messing it up. And then Jordan Mailata. Jordan Mailata could be replaceable with a couple different guys, but I know like Larmy Tunzel could be a good replacement for Jordan Mailata. But these are just the guys that I think are going to be best on the O-line this year. And these are the guys that I think are going to start off with good core elites. And I'm going to see how many I get right, and I'm going to see how many I get wrong. You know, you never know. I don't work for EA. I don't know who they're going to release. But those are my offensive line guys. Next up, on the defensive line, we have Aaron Donald. Everybody knows Aaron Donald. Stud. Jonathan Allen, same thing. Chris Jones, Jeffrey Simmons, Quinnen Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Kenny Clark, DeForest Buckner, Vita Vea, and Cameron Hayward. A lot of studs out there. And I know there's probably some guys missing. You guys probably have a favorite team and you think that another guy should be over another guy. And everybody has their opinions. These are my opinions. And these are who I think are going to be our D tackles. Although Madden does have some of these guys at left end or right end, and a lot of these positions, these are the positions I put them based off what they play in the NFL. So all of these guys, Aaron Donald, Jonathan Allen, Chris Jones, all these guys here play D tackle in the NFL. Even though Madden might have them at a left and a right end, they play D tackle. So those are my choices. Next, we have defensive end. I think it's going to be Nick Bosa, Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, DeMarcus Lawrence, Chase Young, Chandler Jones, Cameron Jordan, left end or right end Joey Bosa. I mean, he plays both. Most of these guys play both anyways. Brian Burns, and Montez Sweat. So these are my 10 that I think, and that's in our category 1. So that should be our day 1 picks. And after that, after our day 1 picks, we go to our category 2, which would probably be a Tuesday stream. And I'm not too sure. They haven't really released a content schedule as far as with dates, which I don't understand why they stopped doing that, because, you know, it's just easier with dates. Category 2, we have halfbacks: Christian McCaffrey, Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, Saquon. Now, I know Saquon didn't really do too good last year, but I mean, it's EA. They're going to give Saquon a decent card. Tony Pollard, Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones. I spelled Aaron Jones wrong. I'm just now noticing that. I should have spell checked it before. There's probably a couple guys' names spelled in here wrong, and if you guys see it, let me know, whatever. Aaron Jones and Dalvin Cook. And these are basically just my choices. These are the guys that I think are the best in the NFL, and they deserve the cards. I mean, you can't tell me Christian McCaffrey's not really good. Nick Chubb is up there. Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, Saquon, Tony Pollard. I guess y'all could say I'm biased, but he's a really good running back. I don't see who else is going to replace him on this list. Kamara, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, and Dalvin Cook. Next up, we have the inside linebacker position. Now, these are a lot of middle linebackers. I know some of them might play outside linebacker, but I think these guys are mainly like inside the box middle linebackers. Fred Warner, the best linebacker in the NFL by far. Levante David, Demario Davis, CJ Mosley, Matt Milano, an absolute stud. Nick Bolton. I know some people might say Nick Bolton might not be that good, but he's my choice, and I think he's going to have a good correlate. He played amazing. Roquan Smith, Darius Leonard, Tremaine Edmonds, and Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner might be a little old, but still, I think he's going to get it. Next, moving on to our category 3, we have tight ends. And now tight ends, honestly, I think I'm going to go at least 7 or 8 for 10 on this list, because there's just no tight ends that are actually better than these guys. Like Travis Kelce, easy top 10. George Kittle and Travis Kelce fight for the number 1 spot. And honestly, I'm leaning towards Travis. George Kittle is probably more of an all-around, blocking, getting in there, getting down in the dirt. But Travis Kelce, I think, is better. And like I said, these are in no order. But we got Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Mark Andrews, TJ Hawkinson. Dalton Schultz was an absolute stud. Even though he's on the Texans now, I still love him. Dalton Schultz, Dallas Goedert, Kyle Pitts, Darren Waller, Pat Freiermuth, and David Njoku. Now, the two that I wasn't really too sure about, Pat Freiermuth and David Njoku, there might be guys better that I don't even like maybe unnoticed guys or not big names. And maybe I missed a couple big names in this list, and it's a possibility. But also, I really want to give a shout out to somebody that on Twitter. He helped me, and he's got a YouTube as well. I'm gonna link them in the the description, and I'll put up a picture of his Twitter and his YouTube here, so you guys want to pop him a follow. He helped me out with a lot of this list, and but yeah, these are two guys, Pat Freiermuth and David Njoku, that I was not too sure about. But the other guys, I think I'm gonna go at least 8 for 8, possibly 10 for 10 on that. But this is going to be my money. This and maybe QBs, little unsure about still. But next up, we have the strong safeties. We have Derwin James, Talanoa Hufanga, Jordan Poyer, Budda Baker, Kyle Hamilton, Kyle Duggar, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Cameron Curl, Jaron Kearse, and Ryan Neal. Now, these guys are just all studs. Honestly, Derwin James, personally, I wouldn't say he's that crazy of a strong safety. But it's Madden, and they just love giving him cards. But, I mean, hey, it's Derwin. He's not a bad safety. Next up, free safeties. We have Minka, absolute stud. Justin Simmons, stud. Kevin Byard, stud. Jesse Bates, stud. Micah Hyde, Marcus Williams, Antoine Winfield Jr., Eddie Jackson. Apparently, according to EA, people call him Bojack. I've never heard anybody call him Bojack a day in my life, but apparently that's his name. Malik Hooker and Quandre Diggs. Now, free safety, strong safeties, I wasn't too sure about, but these are just some of the best around the league. I know maybe I could have put Tyrann Mathieu in there, a couple other guys, but these are just the guys that I think are deserving of a card. Not meaning there's a lot of guys that aren't deserving of a card, but those are the guys that I think most deserve a card and are doing the best in the league. Category 4, we had wide receivers and cornerbacks. Now, these two, probably two of my favorite. Behind QBs and tight ends. Starting off with the wide receivers, we have Justin Jefferson, easy choice. Devontae Adams, easy choice. Cooper Kupp, easy choice. Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin, and Brandon Ayuk. Now this one, again, I think I'm going to go 8 for 10 on. The last two, 9 to 10, Terry McLaurin, Brandon Ayuk. Even maybe CeeDee Lamb, but I think CeeDee deserves it. I know for sure Justin Jefferson is going to start the year with an 85 because he's getting the AKA, and I don't know if they're going to give him a core elite, but if they don't, I mean, he's got an 85 already. So, other guys are very deserving, some other guys. And even Brandon Ayuk, they could be replaced. Maybe Deebo Samuel might get it, his teammate. Just a couple guys that could be over some of the guys that I have on here, but that is my 10. Cornerbacks, we have Sauce Gardner, Patrick Surtain, Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, Jair Alexander, Stephon Gilmore, Trayvon Diggs, Marlon Humphrey, J.C. Horn, and Marshawn Lattimore. Now, I love it. There's 2 Cowboys up there. I really hope Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore get good cards. I really, really hope so, because I want to have my Cowboys theme team going crazy, boys. I want to go crazy this year. I'm telling y'all, I am going to run man defense, and it's going to be unstoppable. I did it all year last year, and honestly, I won quite a bit of games. And there's a couple guys that they just know how to cook man, and when they do, you got to have a good cover 4, cover 3 to switch out into, and I will have some good safeties. I'm already knowing not Minka. I'm going to get some good Cowboys like Malik Hooker. Hopefully Israel Mukwamu goes crazy and he gets a new card. He's 6'4". Jaron Kearse. I just know the Cowboys team is going to be insane. Now, next up, we have outside linebackers. Now, I know, again, some of these guys are interchangeable. They could play middle linebacker. They could play quote-unquote DN. They could play anything. These are all-around defensive guys mainly, like Micah Parsons, TJ Watt, Matthew Judon. They could all play D-line, or they could play actual outside linebacker. I know some of these guys can actually guard, like running backs or play in the flats like Micah Parsons. But these guys, Micah Parsons, TJ Watt, Matthew Judon, Trey Greenlaw, Khalil Mack, Alex Highsmith. He is a very, very, very underrated player. Alex Highsmith is an absolute dog. And I know some of my boys, Zach, I know if you're watching this, you would agree with me 100%. Shaq Barrett, Zadarius Smith, Daniil Hunter, and Von Miller. These guys are absolutely insane, and these are going to be my top 10 for outside linebackers. And finally, one of my favorite categories, Josh Allen, QB. It's his year. He's going to get it. Everybody who pre-ordered the game is going to get this Josh Allen anyways. I think he's going to be a stud, and he's probably going to be an 86 overall. I believe that's going to be the highest core elite, so we don't know yet. But Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott, and Jared Goff. Now, again, there's a lot of guys who deserve cards, and at the beginning of the year, these are just the best players in the NFL, I believe, at the quarterback position. I know Aaron Rodgers didn't have a great year last year, but it's Aaron Rodgers. I know Joe Burrow's hurt currently. It's Joe Burrow. He deserves a card. Herbert hasn't really done too much. The Chargers haven't been close to the Super Bowl, really. But it's Herbert. He's not a bad QB. Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson is great QB. Dak Prescott, I know y'all can say Dak doesn't deserve it, blah, 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 blah. But if you go online and you look at all like the top 10 QB lists in the NFL, Dak Prescott is more than likely going to be on 85% of those. And I mean, I just don't see too many other QBs getting put on this list. Jared Goff the same way. He's overlooked a lot of the times. His team, he plays a big part in a lot of his team's wins. It's just he's not a bad QB. A lot of people may think so, but he's just not. But yeah, these are the guys that I think are going to be core elites, and they're going to be great at the beginning of the game. And there's a lot of these guys. There's quite a bit of, I wouldn't say too many Cowboys, but there's some decent Cowboys, and there's a lot of players that I'm looking forward to as well. Like, say, my offensive line, I definitely want Zach Martin. I love Trent Williams. Jason Kelce, I always have on my squad. Quentin Nelson, him and Joel Bitonio are interchangeable at my left guard position. I love running 0-1 trap and trap plays and having a pulling guard. But yeah, Creed Humphrey too is an absolute demon, bro. But yeah, folks, this has been my top 10 players at all positions in Madden, and hopefully I'm right on a lot of these. I don't know, and nobody knows. But yeah, if y'all are still here watching this video, I really appreciate you guys. Let me know if you think there's any other players that are gonna be put out instead of on my list. And I appreciate y'all for watching. I just want to say peace out. Thank you. It's been real. Your boy Full Auto E signing out.